Alright guys, we're back again with the car you might not have seen before or heard of before. This is the Traxxas Wildcat. This one I'm definitely not taking the body off because this thing is super fragile, very fragile, and this thing's already broken in a few places. Look inside a little bit. So yeah, the Wildcat by Traxxas. So this was made by Traxxas, and then they got sued by Tamiya because this is kind of an off shot of the Tamiya boomerang. There's a lot of similarities. And I actually have one of these. I actually had another one of these, and I built it from parts. And I used a lot of Tamiya boomerang parts, all the gears, everything, fit into the Traxxas gear covers. So they got sued, and they were told to stop making these cars, and they did. Supposedly, these never hit. They never hit production fully. They don't know how many were made. They don't know how many are out there. But yeah, they were told to stop building these, stop producing these, and supposedly they just destroyed the rest of them that they had in stock. So they do pop up every now and again for sale, but they are extremely rare. The body is just so fragile. This one has multiple cracks all over it. There's another crack in the back over here. There's a crack over here on the side. It's just a really fragile body. A lot of cracks on the side, and the big one in the front. And this one is pretty, if you look at the tires, they're pretty similar. But they say Starlight on them. But if you look at the wheels, you look at the tires, I mean, it looks just like a Tamiya. So they copied Tamiya. Tamiya didn't like it. This is obviously like a cheaper version, in my opinion, of the hot shot. But yeah, nobody knows how many were actually made total. But it's just a very rare buggy. 4-wheel drive, shaft driven, just like the hot shot is. But this one has these pretty cool rear shock setup they have in the back. The 2 aluminum shock mounts. So yeah, it's different, but it was just way too similar to the Tamiya version. And Tamiya definitely did not like that. So if you're watching this video, you've probably never seen one. Traxxas Wildcat. Supposedly they were never produced. A lot of people say, oh, these were never produced, but they're out there. Not a ton of them, but they are out there. Let me see if I can do a little. I don't want to even lay this thing down. I added this little JG rear skid plate, which again is from the Tamiya Hot Shot, and you can see the shaft driven, which is derived right from the Hot Shot. So there's the bottom of the chassis. Oh man, there it goes. I put a race prep motor in it, even like to touch this thing too much. These shocks are known to break too over here, so I don't even flex these shocks. You know, they're pretty fragile, these cars. So when you do find one, just be careful with it. And good luck finding these Starlight labeled tires. Super hard to find. And you would think this pattern, this 3-bolt pattern, is the same as the Tamiya. Nope, it's not. These had special aluminum wheel inserts that only fit this particular car. So if you do find one that's missing parts, good luck trying to build it and restore it, because parts for these are really hard to come by. So beware if you do buy one. Hold off and try to find one that's more complete. So there you go, guys. Maybe a car you've never seen before, a Traxxas Wildcat. They were sued. They were told to stop making these. Supposedly none of these got out to the public, but they did. You don't see them too often, but they're out there. Like I said, this is my second one. I sold the other one I had, but this one is all original, untouched. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And keep on watching for more. They're going to be coming. And you can see there's another crack in the body there, I just noticed. So yeah, these bodies are super fragile. Even the other one I had a bunch of cracks in it. It's a shame. But if you do find one, like I said, be careful. Make sure it's complete. Alright, guys. Well, there you go. We will see each other soon. Take it easy.